seen a big yellow combine out in a field that is being harvested? Or have you ever seen a big red combine out in a field that is being harvested? Well, on Thursday, January 29th, 2015, I got the chance to go to the factory where these machines are made. Welcome, judges, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and fellow 4-H members. Today, I'm going to tell you about my trip to the Case IH and New Holland Combine Factory. The factory is located in Grand Island, Nebraska, USA, which is about 1,540 kilometers from here, or about a 17-hour drive. Now, you may think that my family is crazy to drive 17 hours to go on a 2-hour trip and then drive home, but don't worry, that's not the only reason we went down there. Our original plans were to go to the U.S. Custom Harvesters Convention, so it just turned out that we got the chance to go to the factory. When I first found out that we were going, I said, okay, that's cool, but as we neared the factory, I kept on getting more excited. When we got inside, it was just a great big plain room with a clerk was. And then they gave us our gear, a hard helmet, safety glasses, reflective vest, hard-toe shoe covers, and a headset so that we could hear our tour guide if we were a distance away. When we first entered, it looked so cool and it was huge! And it looked so awesome. The first thing we saw were some combines that were getting a last-minute check before they went outside. So we walked across the platform, and then we saw some other pretty cool stuff. When we came around a corner, I saw something I'd like to have at home. Robotic metal cutters that they use lasers to cut the metal. Now, I don't really know why I need one of those, but I think I would just spend most of my time cutting random things up. They use these metal cutters for making parts that they will need to use on the combines. When we were in that section, I actually learned some stuff I did not know. Did you know that 30% of Case IH and New Holland combines have the same parts? So, in that factory, it would be 30% easier because they produce both combines there. Now, the day that we were there, they were going to produce 16 combines. And if they say they'll make 16, they will make 16 no matter what. Or if they say they'll make 23 on a day, they'll make 23 that day. When we were about halfway through our tour, our guide showed us the spot where they make the windrower cabs for the windrowers, of course. And then we saw another robotic machine. I bet you can't guess what it was. It was a robotic welder. I bet my dad would like one of those, by the way. As we continued, we came to a place of what they called the supermarket, because it was the place where the factory workers came if they need some small parts for any parts of the combines. After a little while, we came to this part where they start putting every piece together. It's like one giant puzzle. When we neared the end of the tour, we finally got to sit down, and it felt so good after walking for almost 2 hours. When we exited the factory, I was so relieved to be out of there. I don't know why I was. Maybe it was because I was tired a little, or maybe I was anxious to go meet up with all the other kids in the party bus and go to the arcade. Once we took off our gear, we exited the building, grabbed some lunch, and hit the road to go meet up with the other kids. I had an amazing experience at the factory. Thank you.